this episode was okay, I guess. Hello, Binoculars, I'm keeping here for another video review of Disventure Camp, fans versus favorites. Yes, I'm still watching this. And now, episode 10 review? And it was... I don't know how to describe this episode, sincerely saying, because it had good things and interesting ones, but most of it was just meh. I mean, they did this whole trailer before the episode, the whole, we're going back to the original camp, and the way they did it in this episode was just so fast and not like was something important, like it's the original camp, you're going back there, like do a extremely interesting challenge, a cool thing for nostalgia and all that, but no, they just like throw the contestant in there and try to escape the camp and that's it. So it felt a bit like they didn't care a lot about this, like, we're here in the camp and whatever. The Carnival of Chaos episode team was way more cooler than this one. This one just feel like they didn't have a lot to do with this. Let's put this just for fan service and whatever. So I don't have a lot to say, so I think this will be the fastest review ever, because what happened important in this episode was Elimination, Spencer, and the love triangle. That was the important things that happened in this episode.
Okay, actually, something important also happened in the start of the episode. That is basically Tom, Gabby, and Natalia having arguing about the whole thing that happened, and Tom trying to talk about Natalia, how she was acting and doing the same thing he did, and the whole emotional scene. Like, okay, this is something. I mean, I don't know, Natalia is just playing the game. She's not doing something super messed up. Okay, she's being kind of bitchy, but like, it's not that big. She's just playing the game and being a bit of a jerk. It's not something like on Tom's level. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration here. And she really likes them. She generally likes Gabby and Tom as friends. She's just playing the game. They aren't just votes. But Natalia, I think, is just too proud to admit that. I mean, the scene is not bad. It's good. I like the scene, but it's a bit too dramatic in my opinion. Like, it's not something that big happening. It's like they're forcing a drama and a thing to happen in the scene, but it's not. It's just playing the game. It's not a big thing. I mean, yeah, it wasn't exactly necessary. I think she's just trying to make something, but it didn't work out. Later, we just have Spencer talking with Allie and Rose about how Natalia is evil, how they need to think about planning, and okay, I mean, I think it works. Spencer thinking about strategy and wanting this Rose versus Natalia thing go on, so he doesn't have a problem of being targeted. But like, it's not that cool. I think it's a good strategy, but like, do you think Rosa won't notice this? Lake already noticed in the end of the episode, and Allie is just going with the flow, like, vote whatever you want, and it's not me. But like, Spencer is just kind of I don't know, this is so weak. But anyway, it's just Spencer trying to make Rosa's head and thinking about the game and Natalia. And it's nice, the strategy, but like, Rose is acting a bit too naive. I mean, it doesn't work exactly for her character. I still enjoy Rose's character, but like, she's too freaked out about the Rhea thing. I mean, it didn't seem like that big of a deal. I mean, wow, she really suffered about Rhea. I mean, for her to be acting like this in this game, it's kind of surprising. But yeah, okay, it's not that amazing plot or something to go like, whoa. But it's nice seeing a rivalry and Spencer actually doing something, but Stop mentioning Rhea. I'm just mad about that. Stop mentioning this girl already. Okay, enough of Rhea. Meanwhile, the fans are doing nothing. It's basically just Ren trying to be funny and having fun with the whole circus thing, and trying to plan romantic dates with Dunya and Nura. Of course, Era interrupts the thing, and that's something I'm gonna talk about later. And Also, Olivia being a kind of a pain in Ren's ass because he definitely wants Nura and Dunya to be part of the things, and not Olivia, and she still go and just want friends and all that. It's a bit annoying. I don't know. She's just silly and wants friends, but I think Ren is getting tired and it's not going to end well for both of them. Or even three of them, because Yun is also in the bag. So yeah, this is going to end well. No, it's not going to end well. Anyway, Emily appears, interrupts all the show, and Era flirting with Nura. That I will talk about it later, which is actually no, I'm gonna talk about it now. The love triangle is interesting. Okay, is one of the only interesting things happening in this episode, and it's nice because it's a love triangle that works because Nura definitely has feelings for both. Junia obviously have feelings for Nura, and Era, even though she's just using Nura as a vote and trying to flirt with her so she can win Nura, so she have an ally. It seems in this episode she's developing feelings towards Nura because her reactions, the way she talked with Nura in the end confessional, it's clear that it's not just planning and strategy. She has something going on, and I'm going to talk about this in the end of the episode that happens something and shows that Era might have something for Nura for real, and if she ends up having feelings for Nura, this would be really interesting love triangle, because normal love triangles are like someone has a crush, the other is just flirting but doesn't end with anything, and the other is like, oh, who I'm going to go with, the obvious choice that is going to end up, or just a obstacle that doesn't actually like the person. You know, it's just so boring. But this one is actually interesting because both have feelings and have a dynamic in the game. Also have this confession of Dunya that I think was really funny.
Dunya? You cannot be jealous of a 21-year-old. Get it together.
And then the challenge happens. They go to the original typical camp, and they do basically nothing. Yes, they do nothing the whole episode. They just had to run from animals and escape the camp. This must be the most boring challenge ever because nothing happens besides interactions. And when a challenge that nothing happens besides interactions, you at least hope the interactions are going to be nice, but here they don't have a lot to do. Like, they just have like two main interactions, that is Bruno and Tom being friends, and Bruno worried that he's not actually a favorite, and Tom encouraging him, saying he is a favorite, that he's his friend and nothing bad's gonna happen to him because he is a fan favorite. That's nice. I like Tom and Bruno's friendship, but just that's one episode and just Tom being nice. I mean, it's true because a lot of people like Bruno now, but I was hoping way more interactions, like something way cooler. We have Gabby, Tom, Lake, and Spencer. Put Lake and Spencer to talk about development this rivalry, but no, they just put Tom and being friendly with Bruno and nothing happens. Like Gabby here is basically just running around seeing animals and doesn't interact with anyone. It's a bit boring. Meanwhile, with the fan side, we have Aaron and Nura flirting, Junia being jealous, and Olivia actually being the funniest thing here because she's basically stopped everyone to do something and follow her because she smelled dead animals. Like, wow. It's fun how they react to the whole situation, and whoa, I wasn't expecting that. I really thought she was going to take one of these animals and go with the corpses into the camp and do stuff with the thing. Also, they found a goat, and this is going to be really important for a later interaction and later for the challenge, because Sam out of nowhere knows how to talk to animals because he talks to the goats and the animal understand. It's really weird, but okay. And then nothing happened. That's basically all that happens in the whole episode. They run around and they do the challenge without interacting a lot, and in the end they have to leave the camp, and Sam used his powers of talking to animals that he found out today. He can do that to make the goat hurt Spencer, and they lose time, and Spencer can't finish the challenge, and the fans win because a goat helped. That's basically all happened in the episode. I know I just say shortly what happened, but it's basically all it, because besides that, nothing important happens. Really, nothing. Besides a really little joke here that was really fun, because again, they did it, the Fury, the ghost thing.
Fury! The goat! Oh no, not again!
You might be thinking I was fast and skipped the whole episode, but no, I didn't. If you watch the episode, that's basically all that happened. I'm not kidding. That's all that happens. But then something important happens before they go to the elimination, all that. Eric hits Nora, and Dunya saw the whole thing. yeah, it's complicated. And then we have a later confessional saying that Era wasn't planning the kiss, but it happened and how she gets closer to Nura. But she also seemed that helped that Nura was a good kisser. And her reaction, I'm not going to point anything now, but I think she liked the thing and it's considering stuff in her mind because no one makes this type of reaction after a kiss. I think this love triangle is going to a way that maybe, I don't know if it happened, probably they won't do that, but it would be really fun if actually Nura ends up with Era. It would be really funny because the whole Junia and Nura thing, it's cute, I like them together, they have nice interactions even in this episode. But it's like, and then Risa again, Gabel again, you know, we already saw that, so it would be fun if they broke this archetype they do in the seasons and just like, no, Nura ends up with Era, the whole manipulating and lying thing ends up and being real feelings and they end up together and talk about it and Nura actually falls for Era and they get together. So it would be really fun because it would be like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that, you know, it was a surprise, a plot twist. But knowing all nations, they probably won't do that. And probably Nura will find out Era was lying. Era would try to talk with Nura about it. They maybe solve things up in the end. But probably Nura will end up with Jonia because it's obvious choice. But I wouldn't complain if it didn't happen and they decide to change the whole thing because it would be interesting. Because let's face it, Nura and Jonia are nice. They're cute together, cute couple. But it's kind of the same again. So something different would be interesting. Because this love triangle is actually good. I really want to see how this would end. If it ends in an obvious way, okay, because Jonia and Nura are good. But if it ends with a plot twist, I wouldn't complain because it's different. It's just sad that Jonia is sad. I think it was a bit... it wasn't a nice scene. I mean, it was a cool scene because, well, Era and Nura kissed, but like, poor Jonia. Also, Ren couldn't help her because Olivia, again, it's not her problem. She doesn't know about the whole drama. Anyway, elimination. That's the other important thing in this episode of 3 important things that happen. Spencer does a move that I don't understand. He goes talks to Natalia and theory that he wants to eliminate Rosa. And he makes Bruno agree with the thing. And then when Bruno agrees, he talks to Tom. He makes Bruno talk to Tom about eliminating Rosa. And then Spencer goes... No, wait. See, the move is so confusing, I'm confusing. He makes Bruno talk to Tom, but not about elimination. And then he goes talk to Lake, Rosa, and Allie about to eliminate Bruno because he make people vote for Rosa even though it's a lie. And he does a whole thing talking, it was basically the same thing as Rhea did to Rosa in season 2. And Rosa, even though she doesn't believe totally in Spencer, she does vote for Bruno because she doesn't want to take a risk. Like, what? Spencer's move is to eliminate Bruno because he and Tom can be friends and they'd be with danger to his gameplay. And now Rosa and Natalia will have more reasons to fight and Tom wouldn't mess up with the whole alliance, I guess? This move doesn't make sense. Sorry. I mean, it was cool seeing Spencer do a strategic move. Was nice. Bruno's elimination, even though sucks because I was liking the character, is like a whoa move, you know, you got surprised by it. But it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, he eliminates an ally, so he doesn't have to worry about Tom being friends with his ally because it would be a problem because then everyone would go target on him. I mean, what? At least Lake makes sense this episode thinking, this doesn't make sense, let's talk to Bruno. But Rosa doesn't want to talk to him because even though it's true, she doesn't want to risk it. Like, what? I mean, this Spencer move doesn't make sense because 1, was dumb. 2, he lost an ally. 3, he lost 2 allies because now Lake really hates him. And even though Rosa asked for her to vote with them, she won't do it. I think Lake will do a little backstab and try to nominate Spencer because Bruno was her friend. And Rosa doesn't make sense this episode. I mean, I understand she has a trauma because of the Rhea thing and she's worried about doing it again, but like, it's so random. I don't get it why they do this. And Spencer doesn't make sense this episode. He says, oh, now it's Rosa and Natalia can focus on hating each other. No one would target on me, but like, dude, they make Lake hate you and target on you. Of course you're a target right now. You just put a target on your back a big one, because Lake will talk to Rosa and they will convince Tom and Gabby to vote with them to vote Spencer, because even though they will lose an ally, at least they would have revenge Bruno or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't make sense in my opinion. And Natalia is also being a bit questionable about this thing, because the whole arguing with Tom and talking with Fiore and she doesn't want to. So yeah, they're a bit kind of going away. I don't know what they're doing with the favorites here. I'm just being Bruno's Elimination is sad. We see Lake talking to him, and clearly she didn't like this whole move thing. I don't know what Spencer was thinking. This doesn't make sense. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if Rosa would still go with Spencer. I mean, she says she doesn't know if it's true or not, but she doesn't care because she wants to eliminate Natalia. I don't know what they're doing here with this writing. It's so confusing. But basically, what I can take from this episode is that Spencer now has Rosa as full ally because she doesn't care. She just wants to eliminate Natalia. Lake is extremely mad at Spencer and even a bit mad at Rosa, I guess, because the whole thing was, messed up. She didn't want to vote Bruno. I think it was really dumb of Rosa trying to convincing Lake to vote with her. Ellie is just existing and going with the flow because she doesn't want to eliminate. She's basically a plant. She's just floating around and waiting for her to use the advantage. Tom is mad at Natalia. Natalia is questioning her moves and way she's acting. Fiore apparently wants to talk to Natalia because she had a little moment she wants to talk to her, but she couldn't. And Gabby, it's here. She doesn't want her friends to fight, and that's basically what Gabby is doing. She didn't do a lot. She's just a comic relief. You don't have to care about them out here. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Spencer because this move doesn't make sense at all. He just lost an ally, but who knows? I just wish that next episode Lake would get really mad at him and then they fight or something. The driver can really go on now. But I don't understand what they do with the favorites here. It's a real messed up thing. But the fans are actually interesting because the love triangle going on is good. Sam, I still don't care about him because he basically did nothing this episode besides talking to a freaking animal. And Olivia and Ren's friendship is going to a place that I think is not going to end well. Or ends up with Olivia being eliminated or Dunia being eliminated. Because it can happen. The two can live here because Olivia is a bit possessive and I think it's starting to get on Ren's nerve. Not on my nerves, I think it's fun, but on Ren's nerve certainly. And the whole Dunia thing, and with Nura and Era, I think we won't end up well too. I mean, probably we'll have a sad ending for Dunia, or a happy ending for Dunia, or a happy ending for Era. I don't see ending with the sad ending for Era, because if she doesn't end up with Nura, she just eliminate her and goes far. If she ends up with Nura, I guess it's a happy ending for Era, so I guess this might end up bad for one of them, but it definitely won't bad for Nura. She ends up with a girl, she ends up with the other girl, so it's a win-win here for her. But anyway, that's basically everything that happens in the episode. I know it's not a lot, but that's what happened. In my opinion, really okay. It wasn't bad, but it was fun. The elimination, I mean, it was cool because, finally a big move for Spencer, but also doesn't make sense at all. Like, I know what he was thinking. I mean, he thinks he's super smart and all that, but like, he's just shooting his own feet. Maybe it works in a weirdly way, but maybe he just ended up eliminating because of what he did, because now Lake is furious at him. But let's see what happened next episode. So yeah, that's basically it. Subscribe and all if you like this video. Comment, share, all that stuff that I'm going to say. And also check my Comfy. That's the website. I make a post explaining all about that. And please check this out because I really need your help. I'm going to put the link of the post here and read because that's really important. So yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.